Go ahead.
Thank you, Jen. I know you said you didn't like military questions too much, but...
No, I love military questions. I'm just not going to outline military movements from here.
Okay, fine. Because one kind of salient aspect of this whole thing has been actually the openness of the US in giving military details about what the Russians are up to. So I'm wondering if you can go a little further with that. It seems important that people don't really understand, like, these, the so-called peacekeepers, like, how many are there? Are they in Donbass now? Is it a handful of people? Is it a few guys with, like, jeeps? Or is it tons of tanks, missiles? But I don't think Americans really have a good idea of what it is, what this invasion actually consists of.
Sure, and I appreciate...
And another question would be, there's obviously no US trainers in Ukraine anymore. But will this military training relationship continue in a third country?
Sure. On the second, I would point you to the Department of Defense, who's best equipped to answer that question. On the first, it's a really important one. I think it's important for the American public who may be just tuning in to know that there has been a Russian military presence in Ukraine since back to 2014, which they never admitted, they never acknowledged. In some ways, they've only recently acknowledged. Back in 2014 and in the years after, we called them the Little Green Men because they were not in Russian military uniform. Now we know that they are all over eastern Ukraine, and they are, not in uniform. They are behaving just like Russian military would be behaving. So that is something I can't give you a number or specifics from here because I can't get into intelligence, but it is important for the American people to know that regardless of whether they're in uniform or not, they've been there since 2014. They are representing the Russian government. They are separatists we probably should stop calling them peacekeepers because they are certainly not that, who are, helping to lay the predicate for war. And that is what the purpose of a lot of them is there for.
Did anything change in the last 24 hours? I think that's really the question.
Yes, I'm not gonna be able to give you any additional assessment of that at this point in time from here. But I understand your question. We'll continue to work to give you more. Go ahead.
Thanks, Jen.